So like I always tell y'all, showers is for elephants. I'm trying to see, I get a shadow, guys. See if we can get a closer look. Can't say all black. It's because black don't crack. It's black do crack. Not every black person got really good moisturized skin. That's why I be telling y'all showers are for elephants. You can get your skin so right you can start to look translucent. Let me see, guys. Yeah, that's a good view. But y'all see how moisturized that looks. That's how the skin looks on my back too. But you think about it, guys. We talk about how showers is for elephants. I always tell y'all how I know I upset some people by the truth, but the truth is the truth. If I know y'all love taking y'all showers, but it's aging the shit out you, and I know y'all don't want to do that, do you? And just think about it. If you stop taking showers, you'd be help saving the planet. You'd be help saving the planet. I barely use any water to wash my body with. I use oil. Maybe that's why the Bible say don't harm the oil. No, I'm just playing. But this is type of stuff I used to think about as a little boy. I used to be like, all this water, why you give me all this free water? Why is people trying to tantalize my taste buds? This is how I used to think as a little boy growing up. Of course, I have people around you who don't like that. You got people out here who don't like learning anything. Don't like knowledge. They find knowledge offensive. They find somebody knowing, here's the crazy thing about it. They find knowing. It don't even have to do with them. They find knowing someone else that wants knowledge. They find that offensive. Just think about that. If you get offended by somebody else other than yourself knowing something's wrong with you. So you need to really take a look at what's your problem. You need to be worried about yourself instead of looking at other people. I'm just here to just tell people the truth. Showers are for elephant. It dries you out. And think about most people's morning ritual. You get in the shower, you use moisturizer, which moisturizer ages you, and then you drink some coffee. Some people take 2 showers a day. Some people take 3 showers a day. Okay? And I remember when I found out moisturizer ages you, I was like, well, I'll be down. That's all they talk about, moisturizer. Now, it's kind of funny because black folks used to be like solely on Vaseline, right? Black folks. Then all of a sudden they started doing all this other stuff. They started using lotion. They got to start getting hypnotized by all these commercials. Next thing you know, they was talking about cocoa butter. No, it ain't cocoa butter, man. It was always Vaseline, always. I told you, like, white folks supposed to be using 100% zinc oxide, and so do blacks. Vaseline has zinc oxide in it, zinc. It was kind of funny too, because I remember I was telling y'all how, like, white folks shouldn't be using suntan lotion, at least not the ones with the chemicals. About a week later, I seen a huge billboard in a place where I was actually surprised because it was in a district with a lot of shops, and lo and behold, I look at a billboard and it was advertising about some suntan lotion with no chemicals in it. And I know we all know that exists. It's not like I didn't know that didn't exist. I'm not telling y'all nothing new. I was just surprised that it was on that billboard where it was. Okay, so obviously this suntan lotion is causing problems with white folks, and I don't want to say too much. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, you're supposed to be using a skin protectant, not a moisturizer. Okay, that moisturizer ages you. And just to close out, once again, talking about you ain't never seen no Mercedes Benz in no car wash. I don't think I ever have. You know, you see that black Mercedes rolling down the street, man, it stands out. It's different from everybody else's car. You don't see no German cars going through no car wash. They get hand washed. That's why they always shine different than all the other cars. So if you wouldn't take your Mercedes through a car wash, then why the hell would you want to take your body through a shower? It's just common sense, yo.